they are talking in listening. My request to you that my topic is appealing and in simplest English, without any philosophical paradoxes. It is not philosophy, it is purely religious, pertaining to the faith. So I hope you will lend your ears and listen to me. The title of this article is The Role of Faith in Developing a Sense of Responsibility. In the light of the Quran, man had been created on the most excellent way. He can maintain this status only by virtue of faith. It is faith that raises a man above all. From the light of faith, he rises to the highest of the heights. That's paradise. The Quran compares unbelief to darkness, and through the darkness of unbelief, man descends to the lowest of the low, that is hell. Nursi compares man with the work of art. It is the artwork of the artist that makes a piece of metal worth $1 million, which otherwise is the 5 cents worth to the scrap dealer. Man's value is due to this dominical law and became God's addressee. The light of day will lead him to the real world, but the light of his personal ego will create hallucination and illusion. This makes his life fearful. Man can be successful in the world if he beseeches and supplicates the provider of needs through the language of importance, language of importance and poverty. Man is imperfect by nature in this world of calamities, while he is inflicted by miseries. He can become perfect only by means of knowledge and supplication. Regarding true knowledge, Nursi tells us, quote, the foundation, source and light, and spirit of all knowledge is knowledge of God, and its essence and blesses belief in God. Unquote. Supplication is the base of worship of God and servitude to Him. This is also recognition of man's servitude to God. Supplication makes man beloved of God. Quote, say my sustainer would not concern himself with you but for your supplication. Al-Quran. Unquote. Usually people grumble over the non-fulfillment of their supplications. Nursi disangles this predicament by giving the example of an ailing child. To answer is one thing, accept is something else. Every supplication is answered, but it is being accepted, and exactly what was sought being given is dependent on Almighty God's wisdom. For example, if a sick child calls the doctor saying, Doctor, doctor, and he replies, here I am, what do you want? And the child says, give me that medicine. The doctor will either give him exactly what he asks for or something better and more beneficial for him, or knowing that it is harmful for his illness, he will give him nothing. Unquote. All animals, whether plants or animals, supplicate God for their continuance and subsistence, but man's supplication is different one. It is one of the two kinds. One is active and by disposition, and the other is verbal and with the heart. Active supplication is to appeal, to knock at the door of the treasury of mercy, and through verbal supplication, man comes to know that there is someone who takes pity on his importance and answers his poverty. God has sent man in this world into the arena of trial and examination. He opened 2 roads for him, leading to rise and fall, to stations to the lowest of low and to the highest of the high. If he holds the chain of faith, he will earn a place superior to all creatures. If he relies on his own ego and abandons supplication, then he will become weaker than a spider or a fly. elucidating this view, Nursi tells us. Quote, yes, and then you have two aspects. One is that of creation, good act, and positivity, and other is the aspect of destruction, non-existence, evil, negativity, and residuity. In regard to the first aspect, you are lower than a bee or sparrow, and bigger than a spider or fly. Whereas in regard to the second aspect, you surpass the mountains, earth and skies. You take on a burden before which they express their importance and from which they shrink. And you assume a sphere more extensive and vaster than them. For when you create and do good, you are able to do so only to the extent of your own power and strength, and to the degree your hands can reach. But when you commit evil and destruction, then your evil overwhelms and your destruction spreads. Unbelief is an evil. The evil commanding soul may commit numerous crimes. Thus, his power of creativity will be limited. A house may be destroyed in one day, but it cannot be built in 100. However, if the soul gives up egoism and seeks good and becomes a true slave of God, then it manifests the meaning of this verse. Oh, God will change their evil into good. Al-Quran. The ego of man has got two faces. One looks to the life of this world and other to the eternal life. With respect to this, his first phase, he becomes a wretched creature and a false time frame and a softly decaying small body. He becomes a delicate and weak individual. With respect to his second phase, he turns towards worship and can be extensive, mirror containing innumerable manifestations of all rich, vast realities. Boundless. Metaphorically, man resembles a seed. A seed works beneath the ground and emerges to the narrow ground and enters the broad world of air and asking its creature to be a tree. But the seed conforms to the creational command of hope. The God is the splitter of the seed and the light of belief under the soil of worship and servitude to God. Conforms to the command of the Quran and turns his faculties towards their true aim. They will produce branches and buds in the world of similitude and intermediate realm. He will be a seed of great value and shining machine containing the members of application and entreaty has made him an honored traveler in the hostel of the world. This vast world is prepared for his recreation and benefit. If he relies on his system and faculties, they will suit against him. They will file a suit against him on the day of resurrection. If he pursues after the pleasures of this life, each pleasure he receives is the trace of 1,000 pains. The animals are like that; they receive pleasure with no pains. They take enjoyment with no sorrow. Neither the sorrow of the past causes them suffering, nor the fears of the future distress them. They live peacefully and offer thanks to their Creator. If a man restricts his thought to the life of this world, he falls 100 times lower than a creature like sparrow. Nursi illustrated this viewpoint in a parable. A man gave one of his servants 10 pieces of gold and told him to have a suit of clothes made in particular cloth. Then a second one he gave 1,000 pieces of gold and putting in the servant's pocket a note on which certain things were written, sent him to a market. The first servant bought an excellent suit out of the finest cloth with the 10 pieces of gold.